To be honest, I really don't know how to start this, but this has to be the flight that I am anticipating the most this year. Ever since I saw the A380 on television when I was a kid, I knew I would want to fly on it someday. Heck, one of the reasons why I want to go to Japan is cause Malaysia flies their A380 there. First things first, the launch. As usual, the line was rather long cause literally anyone who has a card could get in. Food selection was great. There are also quite a lot of vegetarian options, which is good. The bar had quite a lot of options, and I went with a cup of tea. If tea isn't your thing, fear not, as beer and other drinks are also available. My favorite part has to be the pancake station. I don't remember how much pancakes I had, but I think it was a lot. Windows definitely need cleaning. It kinda downgrades the entire feel of the lounge. The shower room was pretty adequate with all the amenities you would expect. There are a total of 4, so do take that into account. The word hype might be an understatement. The separate waiting area upstairs really gives it a much more premium feel. I don't even feel like I'm flying economy anymore. It's also a good place for an Instagram picture. Boarding was quite easy as there wasn't a lot of passengers on top. It was actually faster than my connecting 737 flight. And yes, it was a very long walk.
How long?
36.
36 years.
Alright, thank you. Business is in a 222 configuration, which isn't the best Malaysia has, though I wouldn't complain that much. And here's the economy cabin, which is in a 242 configuration. My seat is 36A. It has an adjustable headrest, blanket, and pillow, as well as an additional storage bin. Headphones were given out shortly after boarding. The remote control is kinda dated, and it's pretty hard to store. There's also a USB port which was working. Tray table folds out nicely, though I would say it's way past its prime now. Legroom was amazing, and I was freaking out over at Instagram at how amazing it was. The storage bin was huge enough for my small camera bag and all my gear. Snacks were served as soon as we reached cruising altitude. It consists of a bag of peanuts, a sandwich, and a cup of juice. Back to the IFE. The screen was super unresponsive, and I find the content to be rather lacking. As for the toilet, I find it to be quite clean, however a bit small. Though there's also a bigger one if I remember correctly. Now it's time for me to say goodnight and tuck down for the night. A few hours later, morning arrived, and the cabin began to liven up. Breakfast was served. Sides consist of some fruits, a yogurt, coffee, water, and a cake. I went with the rice option, which isn't that bad. I finished everything and still had room for more. As we approached Japan, the crew began to prepare the cabin for landing. Immigration cards were given out and trash was collected. I'm not a huge fan of the double windows on the A380, however, it's a
small price to pay for salvation.
Wait, I mean comfort. Yeah, that's the word, comfort. As we taxi to the gate, here's my conclusion for the flight. The hard product is showing its age. If MH wants to make it more attractive, they might need an overhaul. However, the legroom is super wide and I wouldn't mind taking it on MH1 to London. Catering from KUL could use some improvements, but overall it's pretty acceptable. Cabin crew were friendly and provided as much help as they could. I noticed that they constantly patrolled the cabin even at night just in case anyone needed anything, so kudos to them. Being able to fly on an A380 is a great experience itself, but to fly on the upper deck of one, that is just pure magical. All in all, it was a great experience which I would love to try again someday in the future.